for me, reparation requires sometimes unmaking. So, and you don't know when you start making, when you are making and start unmaking. It's like a continuous. To understand what is happening, what is, where is the hole, where is the problem, where is that you need to repair, and making and unmaking became a continuous action somehow. So for me, sometimes, and while I'm weaving, sometimes you have to unmake to understand what is going on and then start addressing what you want to do. So I think, and weaving, and it requires also to be connected with many things. It's not a person or an object doing things by themselves, but is a group of people, a group, an ecology somehow that is connected with many things. You know, the people that made the threads, the loom itself. Well, I'm there too. My body is there. The materials, and also the stories and the people that had the knowledge to teach me, and then I'm bringing them there to be able to intervene the threads and make the fabric. I really like this idea of ecological reparation, because then you acknowledge that reparation doesn't work alone. Like, you can't make it like thinking that you are alone, but you are connected, and you are not only trying to repair something, but repairing yourself too. As we are material, we can remake ourselves or make ourselves. I think that's also the point. And then our subjectivity becomes part of what is on the table, on your hands, being made. And it's also because you become a object of transformation, not only the subject that make the transformation. So for me, the loom also affect me. I think that's also what happened. We are like materialities working together, textile and human materialities. And it's also when I connected with weaving, I feel part of something bigger. And then it's not only an individual subjectivity, but a collective one too. That we are, even though we are separated, we can actually weave together. We are weaving and making together, becoming like a big something, you know, like a big fabric too. A combination between movement, repetition, and also rhythm, and sounds also, and smells, and also the memories. So many things are coming. So when you are weaving, you have to repeat a movement many times, and then when you really connect, it becomes a rhythm, you know. And when you are connected, when you are weaving, and when you can repeat, let's say, easily, like fluently, then you know that things are going right, or in a way that you want them to go. And so you start being, let's say, like only one being, one organism, because everything is going smoothly. And then you are connected there, and then through touch you know that you are there, that you are connected, that things are there. So it's like a multisensorial connection while weaving that allow you through repetition, through the repeats, through the movements and the rhythm, to be there, to be present, to acknowledge that you are moving and that things are going as as they have to. So yeah, I think it's that it's like a mantra. When you do it many times and you repeat it and repeat it and repeat it, and it becomes something that allows you to be connected. I think for me it's like a text. That's also the connection, like text and textile, for me, because I can actually read the times in the piece. I can't remember what happened, where were the mistakes. Well, the mistakes or the different ways to that it was done, it was made. So the textile, the fabric or the clothes, it's kind of a text, and also many people that weave too, they can actually read. Perhaps not, they cannot read, and they can't see what I was thinking, because the only person that can do so is me. But they can actually read what happened, read the pattern, read the movement of the loom, read many things there. So also for me, it's like, and some pieces especially are like a journal, where I can remember how, for instance, troubled I was, or how sad I was, and I can actually see myself like a different one, seeing an old version of me there too. So it's a piece, it's a fabric, it's a textile, it's a text, it's a journal.
How after some time the loom didn't work as it should be, and the whole the work needed to be redone. So there is a lot of process of repair. Can you tell us a bit more about repair?
It's a caring for the things that are involved in the action too. It's reparation becomes something that you also make in many directions. So you have to assure that everything is in well, like state, like in that is well, like the threads, you have to check if they are like, if the threads are entangled, and then you have to put it right, you have to repair them, to see, I don't know, if a thread is broken, then you have to make a special knot to be able to use it again, to keep using it. And also with the loom, sometimes the shafts, I don't know, get bad. You have to clean them. You have to put it in the right way. You have to know each other somehow. You have to know the loom and keep it well. Reparation and like specifically for the textiles, mending, start acknowledging that there is a hole, that there is a trouble, that is something that is broken, and it doesn't mean to forget it, to disappear it, but to work with it. I mean, when you have to mend a fabric, when you have to mend a piece of clothes, you can't make the hole disappear. You can't make something that is broken disappear. You have to work with it. You have to take care of it, control the hole, for instance, or cover it. but the first thing that you have to acknowledge is that you have to stay with the whole, with the problem too. So that's something that is important, that we learn from the materiality of textiles.
¿Qué pasó? No, nada, ¿eh? ¿Me ayuda? Ahorita le digo que me ayude, pero si usted sí me puede ayudar. ¿Por qué? Oh, no. ¿Qué hice? No, mentira.